All right, this definitely isn't take 2 because Bob had an issue with his car. Anyways, welcome back to the next race of the season here at Chicagoland, the first playoff race of the season.
Racing.
And we got Bot in the booth.
What's up? You didn't mess up my name this time.
Yeah. And
why are they all on the inside?
Because the outside sucks. Go outside, some of you. I don't want everyone to stay on the inside because then some people could corner cut. All right, no, all right. Sammy outside.
Oh, you had to force them.
Marco, okay, there goes Cole. He's going to the outside.
Yeah, get one more.
This is good. This is good.
No. Oh, okay.
Okay, Marco Williams is going to the outside. Cole should be on the outside. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Bob, does your car move now?
Bob, you good? Can you move?
Yes. All right.
Yes. Okay.
And before we start, let me just list off the playoff drivers real quick.
Oh my God.
Here we go. Berto, Orange, Lewis, Tubopt, Cole, Bob, Chicken, Larson, Timzu, Beer D Chris, Pug, Sammy. All right, here we go.
Okay.
No one cares, Sammy. Here we go. I'll change laps once we start. First playoff race of the season at Chicagoland. Green flag in the air.
Oh, I was lagging. Here we go. 3 wide already for second. Here's Bob. Gets the lead.
70 laps around Chicagoland. It is going to be...
oh,
yeah, by the way, Cole is on mobile, so don't expect him to be too good.
Cole's already last by a lot.
Stages are 20, 20, 30.
Big run for Berto. He's going to take it high. Not the smartest of decisions.
That's his teammate right there.
No, that's a teammate.
Oh, yeah, and by the way...
Berto's going to hold the high side.
If my audio sounds different...
He's going to push Berto.
If my audio sounds different, I did move houses. And just so everyone knows, do not pass under the white unless it is the front stretch.
3 wide for the lead. Sammy to the lead. 3 wide for second behind him. Bob, once leading, is now shuffled out.
Tim's good.
Okay.
He didn't pass anything.
Crossover move.
And now this setup...
He's going to put him up.
This setup is a little interesting. Tim goes to the lead here, but the setup is kind of interesting. On the front stretch and the back stretch, very easy to turn the car. Don't go into the grass. Saw Marco go into the grass. But the setup is really interesting. You don't really wash up that much, but mid-corner you might lose a lot of speed. So we'll see what people do. Bob, you cannot pass down there. There you go. And yes, this is the first playoff race of the season. This is to get locked into the round of 8 as Tubopt gives the bumper to Tim.
I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of that today with people in 3 or in 1 giving the bumper to get to the inside.
Yeah.
But Timmy getting a push from Berto back out front.
And Berto was the regular season champion, so we'll see what he can do. Maybe he can back that up and get a championship, not just a regular season championship.
High expectations for Berto as Berto makes his way into second.
And now I did also do let's think here. I did also do chances of people winning, whatever you want to call it, top pick. My number 1 pick was Tubopt. My number 2 pick, I'm pretty sure, was Berto. Number 3 was Tim, and number 4 was Lewis. I don't know who number 5 was.
Bob not being up there is kind of a crime, as Tubopt thinks for the team.
Yeah, don't go into the grass.
They're kind of a little bit single filed out, not really though. As you see here, Timmy is he gonna move? Is he clear? Is clear. A little close there for Tim. As Bob's gonna have a big run, he's gonna take it inside. Bob to the lead.
Bob to the inside of Tim, and now Berto, his teammate, trying to assist the 25 of Bob. Berto helped him all throughout Daytona.
As these two, we could see that it could be dangerous today if these two can start working together. They may be able to pull away, get out front. As Sammy here also going to take it below. As there goes Berto for the lead.
And that's a legal pass right there. You can't do that. You just have to make sure that going into turn number 1, you have to be able to go up the racetrack. You have to be able to get onto the banking and not be on the apron.
as we've sort of seen this top 5.
And then also the top 3 right now is Redline Racing drivers, Sammy, Bob, and Berto. As now, Greenworks Motorsports will find their way to the front. Marco Williams, this is his first race that he's ever made. He is supposed to be the 48, but he didn't make an entire race all season, so that's why his car was not added. Because I deleted it. I didn't think... Because I thought, hey, you know, maybe he won't make a race. I can probably just delete this car.
And of course, first
race. And the second he makes it, he starts racing. But he is not a playoff driver. He is a non-playoff driver, which they can race. They just can't race at cutoff races. So, pretty much, Talladega and Watkins Glen, they cannot race at.
As we see this top 5 side sort of single file out here with the 2 Redline drivers out front, and Berto and Sammy. And this could be a lot of what we see all day. Or we could see what we saw at the beginning of that pack racing. It all just depends how close they can get and how strong the draft is.
Yeah, and the draft is not strong whatsoever, but the thing is, Berto, he practiced a decent amount before the race, so he has a lot more experience than everyone else. And Sammy, the problem is with Sammy is that he definitely has the talent to win races. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't think that Sammy will be able to overcome, because he's so unlucky this season. Because last season, yeah, he was a really good driver, winning machine. I saw Marco go through the grass again.
Yeah, unluckiness. I know a lot about that.
And, yeah, you're pretty unlucky yourself. And Sammy, the second we got into the playoffs, though, that's when Sammy started to win. So we could see that again. We could see it again from Sammy. But you just never know.
Exactly. Every season's different, as we see Timmy making a move, kind of a little bit of contact up the track. And he is going to clear for third as Sammy walks up. So does Timmy. Coming to 10 laps in. Pretty calm racing so far, I'd say. I'd say pretty good racing.
Yeah, and Bob got in by the skin of his teeth. He almost won, or he almost lost at Daytona, then went right back through the field, got up to the front, had a teammate behind him, and that helped him win this thing. Sammy also helped Bob win that race. Bob cannot make that pass. There you go. And the cool thing about Chicagoland is that the backstretch is kind of curved a little bit. Also, this model is kind of dumb.
Yeah, it's a little thin, but I think it works. As Berto up the track, Sammy's going to capitalize. First lead change in a few laps. Sammy's going to get there. Pushed by Timmy. Let's see.
Let's get a cool shot. Let's get a cool shot here.
Timmy's going to go high, trying to push Berto. But he's going to fake low. He's going to try to take it 3 wide. Enters a little hard. That's going to allow Berto maybe to pull in front of him.
Also, I am on a hotspot right now, so if I lag a lot more, then we are. It may not. It may just be the hotspot, but I think it's fine.
As big run for Berto, who's gonna put Sammy up the track a little. And as you can see, this top 4 is sort of broken away from the rest of the field. As you can see, oh yeah, Marco's just CCing the entire, like, he's just CCing.
Again?
Yeah. Warning to him. He just CC'd, like. As you can see, I mean, we have this first 2 of the Redline teammates, then you've got Bob and Timmy, and then Bop a little back, and then spread out from there. But domination so far from Redline. I think they've led every single lap. As Sammy's going to clear back out front. Stage ends lap 21, so we got 9 to go here. And, I mean, is anybody going to be able to get past Sammy? We've seen Berto and Sammy sort of trade. They've led a few laps, one's past the other. But the question is, can Bob or Timmy catch up? And that's what we're going to have to see to make this interesting.
Yeah, and Lewis fell really far back there. I'm not sure really what happened to him. But Sammy and Berto, they've been working together a lot this race. And Redline Racing looks like the dominant team out here today. That's kind of what we've been seeing the past 3 races. Kansas, they were pretty dominant. before Sky ended up passing Birdo and winning that race. And Daytona, they looked very dominant as well. And this race, they're looking even more dominant than those two.
Exactly, this big push coming to Sammy. And yeah, the red line domination. Is this a look into the playoffs? Could we see all 3 red line drivers make to the Final Four? Do you think that's a possibility?
That definitely is a possibility. Sammy last season was the first international driver to make the championship 4. He made it in Cup, he made it in Truck, just couldn't get that win. And who knows? Birdo, he's a rookie. Bob, he's a rookie. Sammy has more experience in Spotify. And
they all have the talent.
Yeah, they definitely all have the talent too. Maybe not Bob as much as Birdo and Sammy, but if Bob just makes races, he can definitely make it to that championship 4 spot.
I agree, and as we see, there is a 2x2 here. As Birdo gonna pass Sammy for the lead. It seems these 2 red line drivers are just interchanging, as the other 2 have caught up to the back of them. Now this 4-car pack, maybe Timmy or Bob can shake things up, maybe get into that top 2.
Now, Tim, he has not won a race this entire season, but he is one of the better Truck Series drivers. He won a D2 race, although that was kind of Mickey, but he can run up front whenever he wants, and right now he's showing that he can, as Sammy gave a push to Birdo and washed him up the racetrack. That's a teammate right there.
Sammy back under those 2 other cars, and Timmy, and I'm frozen. And Timmy and Bob have kind of faded back a tiny bit. But Sammy taking back the lead just 1 lap as they make a little bit of contact and both wash up. Gives a chance to Timmy and Bob.
And if you're Birdo, you kind of got to be optimistic there. That could have been lag. He could have got into the apron a little bit. Yeah, break behind Bob.
Yeah, break past Bob, yeah.
There you go.
So, as you can see, it's just the same thing with Sammy and Birdo trying to pass each other. But, I mean, who knows? Things could get very interesting after the stage breaks, because someone could get shuffled out, like Lewis, who's got shuffled out to basically last. Or, like, 2-box. So, we could see a bit of a lead change. Coming here to, 4 to go?
Bro, that Fred guy is spawning cars onto the racetrack.
Just kick him. Oh, that's
I'm
my
banning
friend
him.
Fred. What's he doing? It's banned Fred. He's my Football Fusion friend. This is 4 to go, right?
Mm-hmm. No, 3 to go.
3 to go? I thought it was 21.
No, the stage ends lap 21. The white flag is lap 20.
Okay, yeah, so this is 3 to go. Coming to 2 to go, Birdo pushes Sammy. And this could be a sneaky what we see the entire race. And Redline's got to be feeling happy with their cars 1, 2, 3. Mar, who owns Redline?
Garth. Oh, Garth. Sammy washed up.
Sammy makes a mistake.
If I were Sammy, I'd go behind Bob here.
He can't fit in. Can't force him there.
Although that's a teammate. Why is everyone joining?
Is he a driver?
No.
Then kick him.
Is that your friend?
No, I've never met him. You can see Sammy first and second with Birdo, but now Sammy's up at 3rd. Now Bob has a chance to get the stage. White flag, 1 to go here in stage 1 at Chicagoland. And if I'm Bob, I'm gonna go for this. Like right here is Bob. Big push. He's gonna get there. Bob is there for the lead.
And now Bob, he's kind of lacking on playoff points here. But you won't be able to get any playoff points from winning a stage from now on. So we'll see what Bob can do. Birdo stuck on the outside. Sammy on the inside of Birdo. Making contact. Tim 3 wide.
Tim not gonna have enough, and 1 and 2 all of stage are gonna be 3 and 4 as Bob wins stage 1, Tim 2nd, Sammy 3rd, Birdo 4th.
So yeah, that
was interesting.
That was a good stage there, as Bob ended up getting the stage win. Now let's not delete the track. Don't delete the track. This is not the track. Dubs.
Have you deleted the track before by accident?
Yes.
Oh my
D3
God.
Darlington. There's a car going around the track because Lewis lagged out, and I clicked the car, right, but instead it deleted the track.
That's funny.
And then we did a redo, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or no, we didn't. Yeah, we pretty much restarted the race, and then on the white flag, glitch lags out, car stalls in the middle of the track. Of course, I don't see it because I'm looking backwards. And, yeah.
Yep. That's just unfortunate.
Oh, where'd Tubop go? Oh, he rejoined.
This kind of shows how, how this race can be, because Sammy and Birdo leading the entire stage, basically every lap. And then out of the blue, Bob and Timmy both passed him. So it could just be single file, but we could see at the end maybe some passes like that happening.
Alright, now let's do scheme of the day here.
Oh, okay. How can you not get a Bob? Bob's scheme is hot.
I like Bob's scheme, but I like Tim's scheme
like
more. I'm gonna do
Tim's scheme?
Yeah. I like Poppy Bank cars. I like the orange and the black. It's really nice. Alright. I'll do it later.
Better.
I'll do it later.
Uh-oh.
So we can get this stage done with.
Yep. I gotta do Tyson too at 2:30.
We're only 60 minutes into this race. Alright, here we go.
Oh, Marlacked out. Don't go. Marlacked out.
No, I'm here.
Red. Marlacked out, guys.
I'm here.
Oh, you're here? Oh, okay.
That was just my internet being dumb.
Okay, and we might want to do a redo because I don't think Bob went because I said don't go because I thought you lagged out. But as we see, that kind of screws over Sammy here as Timmy affirms the lead, pushed by Birdo.
Sammy's good. Lewis, you can merge, and so can Marco.
Timmy just trolled Birdo and lifted to keep him on the outside. That is a move I would do. That's a move I did remember at Talladega?
Yeah.
When I got you, yeah. But as you can see here, 2x2 racing, Birdo's gonna be able to fit in line. And Tubop, we haven't really seen much of Tubop all day. He's kind of the entire time behind his back.
He was out front for a bit, and then he fell all the way to the back. So that's kind of unfortunate for Tubop there, but
maybe he can. I'm interested to see if he can be able to keep up with these four who've been dominant all day.
Yeah. And the top three, that is my possible top three picks on who I think would win this race. Go behind Sammy, by the way.
Good merge by Lewis for once.
Alright, there you go, Lewis. I just wanted to make sure that you could actually race because of the unfair start.
So, Tubop almost passed Sammy over the line, but Birdo gets shuffled out as Tubop into third.
Oh! Almost wrecked Bob.
Huge run. Bob to the high side. And it's not going to work out for him as Tubop goes to second.
And now,
racing. Big run.
And now Chicagoland won't be the, hold on, I gotta change laps for Tubop. And now Chicagoland won't be the first playoff race for D2 and D1 Cup into Xfinity. It's gonna be Dover, which is a much harder track. If you make one mistake at Dover, you're washing up, you're smacking the wall. It's not a good day.
As Tubop, 1 second, now washed up, and he's given a huge run to Birdo. But he's going to take Birdo high, which is kind of unfortunate for him.
Oh, here comes a big run. Tubop to Sammy.
And the run doesn't get anywhere.
Uh-oh.
But
Tim's got to go down here. He wants to try and block Sammy. Maybe he's going to have a run.
Sammy's going to have a huge run, and he's going to be able to block.
Yeah, and the problem is no one's arcing it, which it's not too big of an issue at this track. But the thing is, yeah, Tim was, and then he had to block Sammy. It's not too big of an issue at this track, but if it was a different track, that would be a pretty big issue. You want to go middle to low at most.
Yep,
if you stay in the low side there, you're going to wash up a little bit, but mainly you're going to lose a lot of ground. As Bob trying to get to the inside, Tim tries to throw a block.
Tim throws a bad block. Is that going to be a warning?
No.
As Tim might get pushed to get back out front. Tim, is he clear? What a clear!
But Bob's giving him that push though!
Sammy and two bombs.
Can he
Sammy
save
still
it?
wrecking. Sammy
Gets into
saves it
Lewis.
at the expense of Lewis. No caution. North Carolina, as now we have two packs. We have the
And
top
that's what always happens to Sammy. He's just unlucky, gets wrecked in the closing laps. And that's why I just don't really see him making it past the round of 8.
Timmy breaks back a little, I think. Unless he was
I think
typing
he
or
lagged or typed, yeah.
Typing. But as you can see here, this top 2 of Redline, Bob and Berto, the two Bs out front. Timmy in third. With two Bobs and... Wait, who's that? Wait,
Sammy?
Oh, yeah, that is Sammy. Oops, I thought it was Marcos. That's not... No way. But... As you can see here, now we have 2 packs, and I'm interested to see if these back 3 can catch up to the top 2. As I kind of expect it, but at the same time, I'm unsure because if they're racing each other too good, and these guys can pull away. As Berto is gonna shove Bob up the track.
I don't know if he intended to do that. I think he just tried to push him, but he's gonna get to the inside. That's gonna allow Tim, Sammy, and Tubop to pull away from the cars behind him.
And every lap getting a little closer. The gap now down to 0.4 of a second between Timmy and Berto. As we haven't really seen much of like spread out racing. It's mainly been like 2 cars and then 2 cars.
Yeah, this is pretty spread out racing. I didn't think it would be this spread out, but it's pretty spread out here.
As I just have a feeling they're gonna clump together. As not a good corner for Bob, but Timmy's sort of broken away from Sammy and Tubop. As now they're they're single file here. The gap now to 6 seconds or 5.5. So
all right, and now we're going to go on board with Sammy. Never mind, he can't because the seat. I forgot you can't go on board with the truck cars. I think I know how to fix that. I'm not sure though. All right, I'm just gonna go get a cool shot anyways.
You gotta get a shot, man. You gotta get a shot.
Man. Alright, on the front stretch, we're going to get a cool shot here.
Did you get a good shot for the playoff montage?
Yeah, man. That was a gay shot. Oh, Lewis hit the wall.
Wait, what? As the Sammy and Tubop there, or Sammy and, oh my god, why am I brain farting? Timmy are catching up a little. As
oh, there we go.
They're gonna push each other, I think.
Yeah, they're definitely pushing each other. And they are catching up. They're making ground. Tubop has no one to work with him, though.
Oh, Mart, did you lag out?
No.
Oh, just a little lag spike. Okay.
Yeah, just a lag spike. It's probably going to happen a couple times.
Timmy and Sammy working together excellently right now, as they've put the gap to about a 1/10 between him and second. As we've seen before, this 4-car pack of these 4, the 3 Redline drivers and Timmy, has gotten back together. And the top 2 will wash up a lot. That corner for everybody. As much of we see in stage 1, Tubop in 5th, and the top 4.
Yeah, my #1 overall pick. Not doing good right now. Come on, Tubop. Stop being a mid-packer.
Right. As big run for Bob. Is he going to take it to the inside? He will. Bob to the point.
Here comes Tim.
Timmy with an aggressive move.
I think Tim actually tried to push him there and then just went a little too far down low. Yeah, like you said.
Take advantage of the lift.
Yeah, Sammy, he's going to get in front of Tim now.
Get a big push. Great corner for Sammy.
Redline Racing, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Yep. As this is exactly basically what we saw in stage 1. As Berto gonna give a huge push. He's also gonna get a huge push. Is he there? He is. 3 wide for the lead.
3 wide. Oh! Bob hits Berto. Sammy in the inside.
Redline. 3 wide. 1, 2, 3 as we come into 1.
And Sammy was trying to get up there. He didn't want a corner cut. No warning. Tim washes up, gets into Berto. Go ahead.
As what a lap for Sammy. First to third as Berto. He's going to pull back into line. And Tim to third. Bob from the lead to fourth. As Bob, because of that 3-wide affair, he's gained a little bit of ground.
And now, here's the thing. The playoff points are so spread out this season. Mainly for D3. All right, for D2 and D1, the playoff points were not really that spread out.
You're not kidding.
I know. There are a ton of playoff points that are spread out in D3 points. The most someone has is 11 with Berto. In D1, D2, that's around 20 with Ozone, Northern. Sky got a lot of playoff points at the end of the season there in D2, so we'll see how he can do. And for the people who don't know how playoff points works, let me explain it real quick. Basically, at the end of each round, you have a chance to use your playoff points if you're going to get out. So basically, the playoff points you accumulated over the regular season, you can use those whenever you want to get a better chance at making the next round. And then if you have more points than the other person, then obviously you move on to the next round. But they can only be used in the round of 12. Once it gets to the round of 8, all remaining playoff points will be used.
That's a very interesting system. Is that how they do it in NASCAR? I'm not sure.
No. So basically, let's say, okay, you have 8 playoff points. It's the round of 12. You use 3, get into the next round. So that means you're going to have 5 playoff points. Well, those 5 playoff points at the start of the round of 8 race, you're going to have 5 playoff points. Or 5 points.
Okay.
So it's that simple.
I like it. I think that's going to create some interesting strategy. As way up the track goes Sammy. Timmy to the point. And
bad block. But he was clear, though, slightly.
Timmy's going to get a run. He's going to try to make a move. He's going to arc it big and not really working. As Berto trying to get past Bob for third. Not going to work. And big run coming. Bob to second. He's bad block by Timmy.
Yeah, I got into him. We're seeing a lot of bad blocks right now.
As you want to keep your track position, but at the same time, it doesn't matter. So if you can go
also, here comes Bob.
Bob caught up to these guys through the relentless battling.
I
not the greatest winner there, but
I don't think Bob will have enough time to catch up, though. He's got 4 laps, which may be enough time, but I don't think Bob will catch up enough because 4 laps, although that's a lot of time, you got to have great corners. Sammy will wash up
the track. Bob to the bottom. And big run for Sammy. Is it going to be enough? He makes a bad block.
Sammy let him up. There you go.
As Sammy's stage hopes could be coming to an end. As Berto, who's he going to push? He's going to go low.
Sammy right now making a lot of contact. Berto giving a shove to his teammate. Berto will get to the inside of Bob. Contact between him and Sammy.
That was a big door slam. That's going to allow Timmy to get there. Timmy was there. He just moved out of the way, so you didn't hit him, Sammy. So
yeah.
And as you can see,
Sammy checked up a lot there.
And there goes Berto. Timmy 3 wide almost. He cannot get there. Bob now to the high side.
Lap 39.
Big run is gonna come for Timmy. He's gonna take it low.
Berto throws a block.
Wash up. Here comes Sammy and Bob. 3 wide for the lead. They red line. 1, 2, 3 again. They are rubbing. Tim gonna push.
Here comes Bob, though. He finally caught up. He's up there with the leaders.
Sammy gets a huge run. He's clear. No,
he can't clear him. He was clear. Couldn't go down low.
Bob gonna get to 4th. He might get to 3rd. Big run for Timmy. If we go to 1 to go. And Bob is just corner cutting.
Don't corner cut. There you go. He's good.
He's lagging. Bob's lagging.
He's good.
Here we go. Bob has a chance to win another stage. Or wait, did Timmy win stage 1?
I'm not even sure.
I forgot. But as you can see, Timmy, huge
big run.
He can't really do anything. Kind of left out to dry.
Nah, he's got to hope that Bob washes up here. He may be able to give him a push. That's the chance. Couldn't quite get there.
And Bob off for Bob is gonna win stage 2 with Timmy second, Birdo third, Two Bob in fourth. Who won stage 1?
I'm not even sure. I think it was Birdo. No.
No, it wasn't. It was either Bob or
It was Bob. It was Bob. It was
Bob's,
Bob.
Bob sweeps the first 2. That's impressive
So
racing by
Bob
Bob.
sweeps the stages. Yeah.
Bob Bob led a bunch of laps that stage too. As at the end there, red line was 3 wide again. That allowed Two Bob to catch up and for him to get fourth. Sammy, low-key, you're the most unlucky driver I've ever seen.
I know. Sammy's honestly so unlucky.
Sammy's getting scammed. That's what Sammy's doing.
Sammy. Look at me. Look at me.
Oh my god. You kidding me?
Right?
Really?
You got this. You got this, okay? Okay? Okay, John Pork?
Okay.
Alright.
He's John. Wait, is he actually John Pork?
Yes. But he's black.
Oh my god. No, that's just...
Alright, wait, scheme of the day. Scheme of the...
Bob.
Oh.
Hot.
Alright, there we go. Alright, scheme of the day. Scheme of the day goes to,
If I had to
Bob.
get Bob.
Although I like Tim's scheme, I'll put that in a close second. I like
I
Bob's.
also like Tim's scheme. I also do like Birdo's scheme, so...
Bob, or I'm sorry, not Bob. Tim, I hope you know, I rarely ever pick my own schemes to win. Scheme of the day. Because I made Bob's car. I rarely ever pick them. No, I'm not gonna interview. I'll do that after the race. Alright, no cautions, which is surprising, but these are some of the best drivers in the league. Alright, here we go. Green flag in the air.
As this stage, 10 laps longer here. No, who knows what we're gonna see? Maybe Lewis can be a factor. As Bob gonna get to the lead, and Birdo is gonna almost be there, but gives a big shove, and he gets a big run.
So now Birdo down the back straightaway. Timmy's gonna go 3 wide.
Middle. What a move from Timmy.
I don't know if that was a good move though.
As yeah, it wasn't a very good move.
He should
but,
maybe he would have had a big enough run.
He managed to get to third, and he's gonna make this. Oh my god!
That's some aggressive racing right there. It's stage 3 in the playoffs, baby.
He's ready. Timzu making a point as he goes from 4th to 3rd in 2 corners.
And Lewis, Lewis, highest position he's been in all day is 5th.
Not a good day.
He's been running 6th all day, but right now, yeah, two bad starts, 1 bad merge. But now he is finally caught up just a bit. Got to work with Tubot probably to get back up to the pack. But right now, he's in contention.
Yeah, and as you can see here, Timmy, after being aggressive, gets sent up the track. And Tubob's going to fill that hole as we haven't really seen Tubob. I mean, we saw him get catch back up at the end, but if Tubob can stay up here, like, all stage 3, he has a chance. Big contact there, and Bob and Sammy.
And the thing is, Sammy has been out front all day. He has done a tremendous job keeping that car out front. It's just, he can never hang on to it for more than 10 laps. He gets wrecked, and it's always in the closing laps. Within 10 to go, he gets wrecked, and of course, since it's a 1-car spin, you just can't wreck. Oh no, or can't merge, and no caution. Yeah, I lagged a little bit there.
But as you can see, Tubob, highest he's been all day here.
Maybe he's been second. Maybe he's been first. I'm not entirely sure.
I don't think so. That's not the best corner here. It's going to allow Timzu to get to the bottom, but Timzu's going to lift. I think Timzu knows that you got to push to make it up back there.
Yeah, that's smart racing from Tubob. Or no, not Tubob. I've done that twice. Tim.
As Tubob's there. Oh, a little got to the outside. Birdo almost got stuck there. As Bob getting pushed. Bob gonna give another big push. It's gonna be a huge run. As closing the gap about a car length, or truck length, should I say. As, whoa, Sammy in the grass.
Don't know if that was lag or something, but it's all good. Just don't do it again.
As,
Berto and Sammy are pulling away.
They are, because they're getting racy back there with Bob and Timmy. As this kind of what we saw in stage 1 with Berto and Sammy, first and second. As you can see, Lewis got up there for a bit, and now he's fallen just as back as he was. Lewis, get out of the grass. And
alright, time to get a cool shot. Out of turn 4.
Cool shot.
Out of turn 4.
Out of turn 4. But as you can see, Bob not turning the best laps. That could be a factor.
Who has the best lap this race?
Oh, you want me to check?
Yeah. It could be qualifying times, that's the only problem, but should be fine.
Let me check. I'm not spectating, I'm going to the best time. All race. Who's it going to be? They get 1 million extra points. It is Bob.
Bob with the best time, okay.
Bob with the best time.
That is during the race, though, because he qualified second.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Bob, best time this race. He won't get anything for that, but I just wanted to see.
And Timmy and Bob caught up, but Bob got sent up the track, which kind of
once again, Lewis has fallen back.
Huge push for Timzu as he gets pushed into the apron. I don't think that's a penalty, right? Or a warning? I don't know the rules.
I'm not doing 80 laps. I got things I gotta
do. Are you gonna do Tyson?
Maybe.
You should. It's Atlanta. It's another super speedway. I think it's a super speedway, Atlanta. Timmy! Timmy's gonna send Berto up the track. As Timmy kind of went below the white, but kind of didn't. He made some contacts. Pretty interesting there. As Bob stopped forcing Bob, please, thank you. And Timmy way up the track. That's gonna allow Bob to get the third. Same with Berto.
Yeah, remember, if you're a playoff driver, you win this race, you're in the round of 8, so big stakes here.
Can Sammy break through? That's my question. Sammy's just been unlucky all day and all season, as you said.
Because the thing is, you win this race, that round of 8, big achievement right there. And that means that's stress-free. Like, you're stress-free the entirety of the round of 12. You don't even have to make a race. Although I want you to, so then we have more competition, and it'll be cool if, someone could go 3 in a row. But you don't have to make a race.
As that's the goal here. As Sammy might lose the lead. Man, no, he's going to be able to clear.
Oh, Naruto's here.
As Bob gets put high and brake checks Timmy.
Yeah, Naruto's late.
Back in line. Who's late?
Naruto. He's not. Sorry, he's a non-playoff driver.
Sorry, man. You're
although
late.
he made the playoffs in D1.
He did make the playoffs in D1. As big run coming to Bob, which the big run's gonna come to Berto, which the big run's gonna come to Sammy.
No, they pulled away big time.
And that's gonna help them spread apart. As we are on lap 50, which is 5/7 of the way through, and we are getting closer to the end here. Coming to 20 to go.
In my opinion, it would be awesome to see Sammy win this thing. I just hope that he doesn't get wrecked. Hope he can get a good finish. If Sammy does win this race, that would be awesome, because
I'm here to see a good finish.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here to see.
And we've had good racing the entire day.
Exactly. It hasn't been too dirty, but it hasn't been too boring either. The finish stage and finishes have both been great.
It's kind of like Kansas.
It was kind of like Kansas. I really like Kansas, and I'm still mad about Steph holding me up at Kansas, but it is what it is. As you see here, Berto gonna give a huge shot to Sammy. Berto has a chance to take the lead, and either Sammy got a run or Berto lifted. But as you can see here, Timmy and Bob still battling, as unfortunately, Bob kind of fell out, and now he's battling with Lewis. So that could be Bob's race. Is this 62 or 52? I can't see.
52.
I thought so. Okay. As now we've seen more of what we saw in the middle of stage 2 with these 2-car packs and then the back. We have the first 2, the second 2, and the third 2, and then Marco. So you see Birdo's arcing the corner and giving a big push to Sammy, which is allowing him to
Sammy's not arcing it. You can tell there that Birdo, when he arced it, he gained a ton of ground on Sammy. Sammy did not arc it and did not hold a line really well. He slowed down a lot.
The inside defensive line does work right there, but way up the track. He makes a mistake. Birdo with a full clear. Wow. And for 1-2 shuffled, and now you see the top 4 in a blanket. As Sammy, he's going to try to make a move, and he is not there. Big push coming, though, from Timmy and Bob. Bob's going to push Tim. Tim's going to push Sammy. Sammy's going to have a huge run. Will he take it to the inside? He cannot.
Oh, my God.
Sebastian,
I just realized. Oh, my God. This is going to make Sammy's scheme look so ugly, but on the right side of the car, there is no sponsor. On the right side of the car, it doesn't say Stanley.
Oh,
okay, I'm remaking that scheme when I have a chance to.
As Sammy goes to second, Tammy goes to second, Timmy goes to third. There's a big contact being made. Bob is just pushing. Timmy is Sammy. Big gonna run. There. What a run! Huge push. As Birdo gonna wash up, he's gonna lose more than 1 position from that. Wow, what a move from those bottom 2 and Sammy and Timmy. As Bob is going to push Birdo. Birdo, I don't think he's going to be able to hold the outside, though.
God, I cannot look at Sammy's scheme the same. Anyways, down the back straightaway. Tim on the back bumper of Sammy here, but Tim crossing up a little bit, gets into Birdo. As now they go into turn number 3.
And as you can see here, big wash up from Timmy, actually. But he's gonna get a push from Birdo, maybe build out.
And now two drivers right now competing for their first win this season. Tim and Sammy. Tim has gotten his first Spotify win, so has Sammy, but they're winless. So Tim's winless in D3, Sammy's winless in every single division.
And as you can see, Timmy's gonna get there. And Timmy was there.
Sammy let him up.
Sammy let him up. Timmy was there. And as you can see, Sammy's now going to wash up the track. We're 15 to go right now. And we've just had leaders changing every couple laps. This could be what we see to the end. But these 4 have pulled away a couple seconds.
Yeah, and if you're on Redline Racing, you got to start working with your teammates. Like, you have 3 drivers up there, and you're letting a Greenworks Motorsports car beat you right now.
And I mean, no shame. Told them.
No shame to Tim or anything. That was the only team that was offering him, but you know, you got 3 cars, you gotta use it. Alright? If it's the back straightaway, line up on the outside, get a big run past Tim.
Exactly. We don't speaking of passing Tim, Birdo to the bottom for the lead. Is Bob gonna give a big push to Sammy? And he's going to give a big push to Birdo, maybe. Oh, contact.
And the thing is, if you go to the outside, like, you're going to sandbag all the way to the back in voice crack. You're going to sandbag all the way to the back, because now Tim probably going to have to go way behind Bob.
Or maybe he's going to be able to fit into line. I don't think he's there, as Sammy... I feel like Sammy was there.
Yep.
And Tim just door slamming, trying to get to thing. Here's
Lewis
the thing.
and Tubops are having a close battle at the back as well.
You said this sometime. I think it was in Tyson that door slamming is not going to do anything for you. Just go to the back and try to make your way back up.
I said that in Tyson Cup Series, Bayern's League. If you're on the outside, just go to the back. If it's the end of the race, I kind of get it. But if it's like 60 to go or something, 10 to go, just go to the back. You have 10 laps, about like maybe 8-10 minutes most tracks, to get to the front. That's a lot of time to get to the front.
Exactly. Still a lot of time for these guys. This could be... I don't know if Lewis and Tubop can catch up, but these 4... Oh! Timmy, lag spike? Potentially?
Maybe.
as now that's going to give a little spread out. As we can see, Berto out front now. Bob, Sammy side by side. Timmy third or Timmy fourth.
Now, every single one of Berto's win could be controversial. Could be Mickey win. His D3 win at Atlanta, that race was bad, but I wouldn't really consider that a Mickey win. His Division 1 win, though, at Rockingham.
Them cheating Yoders.
That was very Mickey, them cheating Yoders.
Them cheating. I was a cheating Yoder because I was subbing for Pog as they made contact behind him.
That was Sammy pushing Tim down right there.
Big force from Sammy, as I was a cheating Yoder that race and I had no clue, and I was so happy because I was racing up front in D1.
Anyways, let's stop talking about Rockingham. Let's talk about Chicagoland, where we have 10 to go, baby.
had to get the blame off you friggin' the Yoders.
Hey, you can talk about that in Will Center.
Oh yeah, I can talk about the cheating Yoders in Will Center. Good idea. Speaking of Will Center, we have the brand new Will Center. If you want to listen, if you want to see what I have to say, ask Amar to give you the role of, what is it called?
Media enthusiast.
Media enthusiast. And as we're coming to 9 to go, they've kind of formed back under that blanket. Sammy a little further back. But Berto leads, Bob second, Timmy third, Sammy fourth.
Berto was my number 2 pick heading into this race. Tim was my number 3. Bob, pretty sure rounded out the top 5 at 5th, maybe even 6th. I know Lewis was my number 4. Which he has not done too well this race. And Sammy, I did not have high up as well, but right now he hasn't gotten wrecked yet, so maybe we could see him win. But I don't think so. I have a strange feeling Sammy's gonna go winless this season, which sucks.
Miracles can happen.
Which sucks. I love Sammy. He's a great guy, but I don't know.
Speaking of Sammy, gives a big shove to Timsu. Timsu's gonna go way up the track. That's gonna allow Sammy to get in a second, and Tim's gonna try to cross over, but he can't. As Berto, because of this wrecking, the Berto is just pulled away from this 3-car pack behind him.
Yeah, and he's one of the best drivers in this league, no doubt in my mind. And he's definitely proving himself to be a top 10, maybe even top 5 driver. You know, we already know the top 3 is Northern Ozone Sky, but who else is in there? Maybe Berto. Maybe he's the top 5 driver.
Yeah, I'm obviously top 5, right, Mars?
I don't know.
No, I'm playing. But as we can see here, the bottom 3 gaining a little bit of ground on Berto. And we are at 7 to go here. This race is almost over. And can anybody challenge Berto here? As they're getting spread out now.
Yeah, and I mean, Sammy can definitely catch up to Berto. But I mean, a second place points finish would put him second in points because due to the points reset. So that would not be a bad point save for Sammy. If I was Sammy, I'd be content with second place.
Exactly, and if I'm Bob, I'd be content with my stage too.
And in fact, I'd be content with any position I got today if I was in the playoffs, because not many playoff drivers showed up this race.
Exactly, like even for is Lewis in the playoffs?
Yes.
Like even Lewis and Chubox, they're gonna get some points, which is gonna be good for them, even though they're not the what do you call it, cream of the crop today. They're gonna still get some points, which is gonna be good for them, as they close in on Berto here.
Yeah.
I had a lag. But
Sammy's closing in on Berto.
As we come to 5 to go here at Chicagoland.
This race has only been 48 minutes long, which is still pretty long. Still a pretty long time, but
short for, I guess, a Spotify race. Usually they're over an hour, but as we can see here, Sammy closing in. Timmy maybe.
I need an FTX miracle to win.
Oh my god.
He wants me to delete the track again? Truebox, how much Robux? How much we talking?
No way.
How much we talking?
Oh my god.
153, no deal.
As Sammy here has caught up to Berto, this could be the battle for the win right here. As those two behind him have not been working together as good as they could have been. As we come to 4 to go, big push to Berto.
Yeah, and the question is, will Sammy try to push his teammate Berto to the win, Or will Sammy try to get around Birdo and try to get himself a win?
I'm going for the win if I'm in Sammy's position. I haven't won all season. I'm hungry.
Yeah, same.
I am hungry.
And Sammy, this season, barely made the playoffs.
Birdo makes a mistake. He's clear barely. As the red line, 1, 2, 3, Timmy's kind of falling a little bit back. So, thank you. What a kind man.
What? Oh my God, Lewis flipped.
Are you kidding me? Park Lewis, was that intentional?
Lewis, okay, Tubop, you were racing with Lewis. Was that intentional? Be 100% honest.
Bro.
I'll look back at the footage.
Oh wait, Tubop wasn't with Lewis.
I was looking at Sammy. He was with Lewis. Tubop was.
Oh. Okay, as you can see, the race back here is probably just gonna go as it is.
Birdo, did you see it?
Won. Yeah, any fans see it?
Alright.
Because I didn't see it. As, yeah.
I'll have to
if
see.
You are Birdo, you are not happy right now. And Park Lewis.
I'm not gonna park Lewis, but I'll have to see. If he did do it.
Can we look now? Can we look now?
If he did it intentionally, it's gonna be probably points deduction.
Maybe a suspension.
Not a suspension, but a points
Not
deduction.
A suspension?
So Lewis, go to the back for that.
He was already at the back, but not behind Marco.
Lewis, that's the front. That's not the back. There you go. That's still not the back. That's still not the back.
As you can see here, we are going to have a not overtime, but a 2-lap shootout.
Okay, well it's technically overtime.
What is going on? And what is going on in the stands, bro?
Dude, everyone's spawning cars.
Tell them to stop because lag, I guess. Yep. As this is anybody's race now. As Sammy, you are on the high side. Sammy's on the.
I know Sabasso's doing it. All right, here we go.
Here we go. Birdo trying to get back in line. Here we go. 2 laps to go. As they go to the green. Everyone jumped, but
green flag.
Bob tries to pass him below the green. Birdo takes the lead. And Bob into second.
Whoa, washing up
the track. This is exactly what you want to see here if you're Birdo.
I'm worried for Sammy right now. I'm worried for Sammy.
As Sammy's there. Oh, big
contact. Birdo's pulling away.
Birdo is pulling away.
Here comes Sammy, though. I don't think he's got enough time.
Here comes Timzu. 1 to go. Does Sammy have enough time? Here we go. White flag. 1 to go at Chicagoland.
Does Sammy have the clutch in him?
Can he do it? He's going to need to get a big of a run. Or make some good corners here. As Birdo with the better one. Here comes Timmy. Timmy, can he do anything?
The Intimidator. The Intimidator.
1, 2, 3. As Birdo. See, Birdo, about a car length between him and Sammy. Birdo. Into 3 and 4.
Tubop and Lewis making a lot of contact in the back.
Sammy's going to get a run.
Oh, Tim washed up.
And
he won't have the run.
Give the push. Birdo wins at Chicagoland.
Lewis quarter cut at the end there.
Because Lewis sucks. That you got to park Lewis for that.
Lewis, I've seen you do that so many times at the end of the race.
Heartbreak for Sammy.
All right, Birdo, do your donuts. I'll check the footage afterwards.
Sammy, absolute heartbreak for Sammy. As you can't help but feel a little bad.
Yeah. All right, I gotta smoke Birdo's car.
As Bob is heated.
Sammy, move your car, please.
Bob is heated right now.
What the heck?
As a very anticlimactic finish to a very fun race.
Wait, hold on. Negative 35. There we go. Alright, do your burnouts. I think you should have a set grab, yeah.
as qualifying is right now. So I am going to head out. What a day here for trucks at Chicagoland, Mar. I'd say it was a good race. What do you think?
It was a great race.
And I'm gonna go to Tyson so I can probably win at Atlanta. You should join me.
All right,
But
that's
how was I? How
some
was
good
I this
shots.
race? For announcing, how was I?
I'd say Texas, you're a little better.
I was a little better at Texas because it was the All-Star race, dude, and it wasn't as exciting. So,
Oh,
what'd you do? Did you delete the track?
no. Brito went flying.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go. Bye.
All right, wait, hold on. We want to do okay, go to victory lane. Bows down. Oh, that's cool. Go to victory lane. I feel bad for you, Sammy. I feel bad. I feel bad. I'm sorry, Sammy. Alright, and anyways, after the race, I will check the footage, see if Lewis intentionally wrecked himself and flipped. If he did, it'll be a points deduction. Don't know how much. If he didn't, then whatever. Oh, I didn't group. Oh my god. I didn't group this. Hold on. There we go. I didn't group it, so whatever. Alright. Get ready. Say cheese. Wait, hold on. Let me get a better angle. Cheese. Okay. There we go. Boom. Bang. Bam. Boom.